As I approach my bus, I'm going to make sure that there's no hazards, there's no damage to the bus, which could be a broken tire, a leaf spring, which could make it be leaning. I'm going to make sure that all my windows are intact. I'm going to look on both sides. I'm going to look underneath the bus to make sure that it's not leaning or that it's not leaking any fluid, which could be oil, coolant. I'm going to make sure there's no vandalism on the bus. All of my mirrors are secure on both ends. My hood latch is secure. My windshield is secure. The seal is secure. There's no leaks in it. My windshield wipers are secure to the bus, and my windshield wiper line is secure. I'll check these mirrors as well. My other hood latch is secure.
That was literally like
there's no moisture on my bus. I have 3 belts. They are not cracked, broken, or frayed, and there's no more than a 1/2 inch of play on any of them. My hoses are all secure on both ends. They're not cracked or broken or leaking. My wires are secure on both ends. They're not cracked, broken, or bulging, and my steering hose.
Where's the belts? I'm sorry.
This is one of your. This is your
okay.
serpentine belt.
Okay.
You can't really see them all. Basically, the two that you can actually see are the serpentine belt and the alternator belt, which are over there.
Okay.
But you just talk about them.
Okay.
Yep. So my air compressor is belt driven. It is not cracked, broken, or leaking. My fan is also belt driven. It is not cracked, broken, and there are no chips in the blades. My water pump is belt driven, and you just kind of point down here because you can't see it.
Okay.
My water pump is belt driven. It is not cracked, broken, or leaking. And my power steering pump is belt driven, and it's not cracked, broken, or leaking. My steering shaft is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or shifted, and it's free of debris. My gearbox is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking. My drag link and pitman arm are secure to the bus with the proper hardware, the castle nut and cotter pin. My steering arms are secure to the bus. They're not cracked, broken, or leaking with the correct castle nut and cotter pin. And my tie rod is secure, and it's not cracked, broken, or shifted. My spring mount is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking. And my leaf springs are secure. They're not cracked, broken, or shifted with the proper U-bolts. And they are secure as well. And my shock absorber is secure, and it's not cracked, broken, or leaking. Here is my oil. I would check it daily, and it is in between add and full. My ABS hose and my ABS sensor line are secure to the bus. They're not cracked, broken, or leaking. My air chamber is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking, and it has the proper hardware. My slack adjuster and push rod are secure to the bus. And it has no more than 1 inch of play when the brakes are released. My drum is secure to the bus, and it's on the inside. It's basically your the inside of your rim.
Okay.
Your drum is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking, and my lining is not worn too thin. My power steering pump, my belt-driven power steering pump is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking, and my power steering reservoir is secure. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking. It's between add and full, and I check that daily. My tires have no more than 4 30-second tread on them. There's no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and there are no retreads. My rim is secure. It's not re-welded, and it's not cracked or broken. My lug nuts are secure. There's no fresh metal, which could mean that they're loose. My hub oil seal is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking. And my valve stem is secure. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking. And if I were to check it, if I had a tire gauge, it would be 100 PSI. My splash guard is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken. Okay, that is my belt-driven alternator, and it's secure, and it's not cracked, broken, or leaking. My windshield washer fluid is here. I check it daily. It's between add and full. My transmission fluid, I check it weekly when the engine is running and warm, and it's between add and full. And my coolant is between add and full, and I check that daily. I would check this side of the bus as I did the other side.
You should have to unlock that thing.
Yeah.
I'll get this one for you.
Nope.
Nope.
bus sticker sign is up to date and it's not cracked or broken, and my gun sticker is secure and it's not cracked or broken. Hold on, put that on top. Sorry, I didn't set myself up for this. I'm used to. Okay, there we go. My door is secure and my slide arm moves freely. My windows are secure, they're not cracked or broken, and my seal is secure and they do not appear to be leaking. My handrails are secure, they're not cracked or broken, and they are not bent, I'm sorry, bent or broken and secure on both ends. My tread is secure to the floor, and it is free of debris. My step light is secure. Oh, okay. I have 3 emergency triangles. They are secure to the bus. There's extra circuit breakers and fuses in here as well. And we no longer carry 30-minute flares for a new law in the state of Ohio. My emergency equipment is up here. My first aid kit is fully stocked and secure to the bus with 3 emergency assistance cards. This needs to be turned around. My ABC rated fire extinguisher is secure to the bus. The needle is in green, which means that it is full and charged and it is not leaking. My body fluid kit is secure to the bus with the proper hardware, and it's not cracked or broken. All right, we gotta fix that. And my flashlight is in my zone arm. My seat is secure to the bus and it is adjusted for me, and it's not cracked or broken. My seat belt is secure as well. It's not cracked, broken, or frayed, and it latches free on. My steering wheel is 20 inches with no more than 2 inches of play, and my horn works. I have 7 mirrors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are all secure, not cracked, broken, or leaking, and adjusted for me. My windshield is secure. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking. The seals are secure as well. Now I'm going to start my CDL brake test. First, I am going to turn the first key and make sure that my air pressure is in between 100 and 125 psi. Now I'm going to release the parking brake, and I'm going to make sure that no more than 2 psi. I'm going to make sure that no leaks in my storage tanks, and it will not drop more than 2 psi in 1 minute, and I will start that now. And it does not. Now I'm going to apply pressure to my service tanks, and I'm going to make sure, or my service brake, and I'm going to make sure that no more than 3 psi drops in 1 minute in my service lines, and I will start that now. And it does not. And now I'm going to fan my brakes, and my light and buzzer warning symbol will come on around 60 psi. And it did. And now I'm going to continue to fan my brakes, and my parking brake will release around 30 psi. And it did. And that concludes my CDL brake test. And now I'm going to do a safe start. My parking brake, my ABS light, and my wait to start light all came on and went off. This is a self-starting bus, so I am going to continue with my pre-trip. My heater pump works. All of my fans work. Excuse me, on low and high. Actually, I'm going to shut this door. I forgot to do that. You got to remember to do that. See? My passenger knob works, my defrost knob works. My defrost works on high, low, and medium, and I can feel it. My fresh air knob works, my strobe light works. My strobe light knob works. My fans work on low and high. My noise suppression switch works because it turned my fans and my radio off. My mirror defrost works. My ambers work. I can see it on the indicator, and I can see it in my crossover mirrors. My master switch works because it turned my ambers off. My door works because it deployed my reds, and my step light is working. And it also turned my reds off. And my air pressure is enough always. so we'll go back to that. My dome lights work on my both students, and my driver dome light work. My instrument panel switch works. I'm going too fast because I need my air to build up. My speedometer works. It worked on my way here. My tachometer worked. I have enough fuel for my trip. I really can't do much else right this second because of my air. I can do. My right turn signal works. I can see it on my indicator and my crossover. My left turn signal works. I can see it on my indicator and my crossover. My windshield wipers are working, and my windshield washer fluid works, and it's making good contact with my windows. My high beams work. I can see it on my indicator, and I can tell on my crossover mirrors. My hazards are working. And this air just does not want to build today. I'm just waiting on my air at this point. My radio works. I'm like really trying to think of something else I could be doing right now.
You talk about what we're doing this weekend. What are you doing this weekend?
I'm going to go see Adrian perform tonight.
Adrian's performing. This is his last performance, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
And he heads back to Arizona.
Yep, next Sunday. Okay, my emergency switch works because it deployed my stop arm. I'm just going to move on and act like my temperature is up so that way you guys know. Or my air pressure is in between 100 and 125 psi. My temperature is in between my oil is in between 30 and 60. My temperature is in between 180 and 220. And my battery volts are in between 12 and 14. I do think I said I had enough fuel for my trip. My reverse beeper works. My gears move freely. My parking brake holds. I'm going to move up just a little bit. Maybe. There we go. My service brake works. You want to slide in there real quick? The bottoms of my seats are secure to the bus and they're not cracked or broken. My emergency window release works. My lights and buzzers come on and it latches properly. My emergency roof latch works. Maybe. And my strobe light works. My back door works and the lights and buzzers come on and it opens freely. I'm going to check the backs of my seats. I would check this window as I did that one, and I would check this roof hatch as I checked the back one. And if you want to follow me off the bus. All of my lights and lenses are secure to the bus. They're not cracked or broken. My clearance lights are secure. They're not cracked, broken, or leaking, and they are cracked or broken, I'm sorry, and they're the proper color. My student reds work. They're the proper color. My hazards work. Those are the proper color. My school bus sticker reflective tape is secure, and it's not cracked or broken. My reflector is secure, and my high beams are working. My clearance lights are secure. They are not cracked or broken, and they are the proper color. My windows are all secure. They're not cracked, broken, or chipped, and the seal appears to be secure, and they're not leaking. My battery door is secure, and my batteries are secure, and they're free of corrosion. My student warning stop arm is secure. It's not cracked or broken. The air bladder is secure, and it's not cracked, broken, or leaking. My side hazards are working. They're not cracked, broken, and they are the proper color. My reflective tape and my reflectors are secure, and they are not cracked or broken. Usually I get a piece of cardboard. My frame is secure to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking. My air tanks and my air lines are secure to the bus. They're not cracked, broken, or leaking. My drive shaft is secured to the bus with the proper hardware with the U-bolt, or not U-bolts,
Joints.
thank you, U-joints and carrier bearings, and my exhaust is secured as well. My ABS line and hose are secured to the bus. They're not cracked, broken, or leaking. My air chamber is secured to the bus. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking as well. My slack adjuster and push rod are secure. That when the brakes are released, there's no more than no more than a half an inch of play. My drum is secured to the bus, and my lining is not worn too thin. My torque spring mount is secure to the bus. It is not cracked, broken, or damaged. And my torque spring is secure to the bus. It's not cracked or broken. You can't see it over here, but your U-bolts would be secure to the bus because it's holding your torque spring together. Your airbag, which is over here, is secure to the bus, and your shock absorber is secure as well, and it's not cracked, broken, or leaking. I have Bud rim tires, and they are free of debris. There's no more than 2 32 inch tread. These can be retreaded. My rim is secure. It's not cracked, broken, or re-welded. My lug nuts are secure. They're not cracked, broken, and there's no fresh metal, which means that they could be loose. My axle seal is secure. It's not cracked, broken, or leaking. I have 2 valve stems. They are secure. They're not cracked, broken, or leaking. If I had a tire gauge, it would be 100 PSI. And my splash guard is secure to the bus. It's not cracked or broken. I would check this stop arm like I did the other. My clearance lights are secure to the bus. They're the proper color and they're not cracked or broken. My student reds are secure to the bus. They're not cracked or broken and they are the proper color. My hazards are secure. They're not cracked or broken and they're the proper color. My tail lights are secure. They're not cracked or broken. My reflector and reflector tape is secure to the bus. They're not cracked or broken. And my school bus reflector sign. All of my other lights and lenses are secure to the bus and they are not cracked or broken. My emergency door works freely. The slide arm works. It's not cracked or broken. My windows are secure with the proper seal and they don't appear to be leaking and they're not cracked or broken. And my floor there's free of debris. Underneath I have my propane cage and it is not cracked, broken, and inside of it are my propane tanks and my propane lines. They're not cracked, broken, or leaking and they all have the proper hardware. I would check this side of the bus as I did the other side with the exception of my propane cap, and it is secure and I don't hear or smell any leaks. Now I am going to ask you to stand right here and I'm going to go inside the bus and I'm going to check my left and right turn signal side and rear, my brake lights, my reverse lights, and my ambers. You want actually just stay right there because I'll actually do it. You stay there and then you can come in and see what I do because it's actually a process. So when you come in, the first thing you want to do is shut your door. And then turn your emergency lights off. Left turn signal side and rear. Right turn signal side and rear. Brake lights. Reverse lights. Ambers. Please walk to the front of the bus. And then you're just going to stand in front of the bus. Left turn signal, right turn signal, brights, ambers. Please join me in the bus. While I am driving, I am going to look, listen, and feel for anything abnormal and smell in the suspension, transmission, or engine. And that concludes my pre-trip.